Hey everyone, I'm back today with something a little different. That I didn't realize I was going to be streaming until a little earlier. Especially with Call of Cthulhu coming out at the end of the month, which technically I've already got installed on my Xbox, now it's just waiting for the release. And everything else I wanted to, think of stuff that was spookier and all that stuff, and, I didn't get a chance to do Resident Evil this week or get started on it. So I figured, I was going through the deals with gold, and I saw Black Mirror, which, no relation to the show. It's a remake, reimagining of a old point-and-click adventure series by King Art Games and THQ Nordic. About a guy who has to go back to his ancestral home in Scotland after the death of his father, and things aren't exactly what they appear. Definitely in a similar vein to like what Call of Cthulhu is going to be. Obviously, there's going to be some major differences between, just the exact lore that they use, of what's going on, and the some of the game mechanics, obviously. But especially for its price, I looked at it before, caught my interest. I figured absolutely I'll pick it up. So, since everything's going right, let's go ahead and start. I have played nothing of this, so this is a complete blind run to me. The worst thing I've heard so far, and obviously that was on its release, was that there were some long load times, which hopefully, and that wasn't necessarily the longest game, but hopefully we get plenty out of it. So let's go ahead, wait for this. Oh, just about there. But I never played any of the original Black Mirror games. I'd heard of them, but I never played any of them. Well, things are happening, that's for sure. Oh, I'm in control. Well, something's happening because he's in a frightful hurry. Not the boy. Oh, that's not good. He's definitely hearing things. Well, hello. What's this?
I failed you, son. Forgive me. Forgive me. I will let you down no longer. Forgive me. Forgive me.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Uh-oh. This definitely doesn't seem like it's going to end well. It's not starting well either, so, there's that. Like, in fact, they're doing well for, what is that, a random chase. Making, guiding and directing. Uh-oh. Between, the ghost running away and the frame rate.
Make me to walk in the path of thy commandments.
Uh-oh.
You betrayed your family.
Standing stones are not usually a good thing. Oh.
Le fulle cloich gion mi mehucha. Gabojeam prishgabe mi rishi.
Well, in fact, they actually put it in Gaelic.
You're too late! You will not get him!
So the question is there something to this?
Must.
Or are we just actually crazy. Or is it a little of both? Well, points for conviction. Well, the background is freaking out. I think they're in the Matrix. You know, little visual bugs every once in a while like that, you know, nope, never really bothered me that much. You know, it'd be nice for it to get through, but as long as, you know, everything else, you know, works properly. But that was definitely, you know, a way to start things.
Dearest David, it was with great joy that I received your last letter. Know that you are missed terribly here in India. If my calculations are correct and the International Postal Service is kind, this letter will keep you company as you make the final leg of your journey to Scotland. I hesitate to say anything for fear you'll think me foolish, even hysterical. Your father made it his life's work to research his family's twisted history. This and his obsession with the occult combined to unravel his...
Sharp enough rock, strong enough grip.
John loved his family and his family home, but he hated and mistrusted them in equal measure. So, beware of the Gordons. Blood is not always thicker than water. Your loving mother.
Let's see what's all around. Family of snakes. Beware. My boy. The answers. Library. Let's see. Okay, it's tell me what I already know. No. There was a rock there. Yeah, he reached around the ground. He just picked it up. Yeah, I would agree with you. If he managed to squeeze, manage to cause enough damage to his hand just squeezing to draw blood, there's definitely a problem at that point. What's this? There's be some kind of key.
A key and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
I would. I mean, there's definitely something.
We have arrived, sir.
I mean, it's possible he was just crazy, but, it takes some conviction for, self-immolation like that. Oh, it's evening all of a sudden. See what crazy events and peoples we can run into in this mansion. I'm sure there'll be plenty. See what crazy events and peoples we can run into in this mansion. I'm sure there'll be plenty.
Welcome, Mr. Gordon. I'm Andrew Harrison.
Mr. Harrison, it's good to finally meet you. From our correspondence, I expected you to be older.
Thank you. I'll lead the way. It's quite dark already. We can continue to talk inside.
And subtitles and everything don't quite 100% match up. I think now we're hitting the load times I was talking about. Oh, I still jump there. I think now we're hitting the load times I was talking about. Oh, I still jump there. Nice spooky old mansion.
He's arrived, my lady.
At least it seems to be
David,
in good working order.
welcome to Scáthán Dubh House.
Lady Margaret, how kind of you to welcome me in person at such a late hour. If I may, I would like to know more about my father's last days.
It is too late in the day for such morbid talk. You do look so very much like
I know,
John
that's why I
Doe.
started saying, it's no connection to that
An
one.
impressive building. Scáthán Dubh, though. Unusual. What is its meaning?
I just Gaelic.
Unusual only if you have not bothered to study Gaelic. It means Black Mirror House. Many generations of the Gordon family have been master of this house. It is a great responsibility. Perhaps the greatest a man could bear. Angus,
Well,
please
then.
show Master David to his room.
It certainly makes it seem like there's something about this house.
I trust you had a pleasant journey. This place is rather remote, even for Scotland.
It was most pleasing, thank you. I was fortunate enough to stop off in several fascinating places on my way here. How long have you been practicing law?
I came to the bar a few years ago. I'm at chambers in Edinburgh with lawyers who have served the Gordon family for generations. I'm embarrassed to ask, but it is my job. Have you proof of who you say you are? You are David Gordon, son of the late John Gordon.
Please, I quite understand. Here you are.
That didn't, made me push the button.
What a curious object.
Isn't it? It belonged to my father. He posted it to me shortly before his death.
Gaelic is
I'm
a
not at
native
all
tongue
sure
of
what it
Scotland.
is.
Perhaps it's something else returning home where it belongs, like its new owner. Have a good night, Master David. I shall continue my studies.
Please follow me, Master David.
Oh, let's see my room. Oh god, I walk so much faster.
Your grandfather, his lordship Edward Gordon.
There is no denying it. We are family.
Yeah, there's definitely a major family resemblance.
Grandfather Edward. Father never spoke of you, but mother never had a kind word to say. You were the worst of the lot, she said. Somebody still cares. Maybe you weren't as bad as mother believed.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of things that are going to get examined. I imagine that was my door.
I suppose it's hard to keep things dry, what with all the rain you get here.
Most amusing,
Yeah.
Master David. We do our best, sir. None of us are as young as we used to be.
Yeah, heavy,
Magnificent.
damp areas
That
that
is
can
the
be really
master's
hard
study,
to...
sir, but there'll be plenty of time to examine it in the light tomorrow. This way, sir.
If I knew where you were... Oh, you must be around the corner. There you are. I can hear the ticking of the clock. Uh-oh.
It does that sometimes, sir.
Yeah, clocks tend to. I'm curious as to what was looking down the hall at us. Is it friend or foe?
Lady Gordon expects you for breakfast at 8, sir.
Thank you. Lady Gordon called you Angus? Pleased to meet you, Angus.
Yes, sir. She did. I am Mr. McKinnon.
Mr. McKinnon. Yes.
I'd advise you not to leave the room tonight. Ticking clocks are not the worst thing you may encounter in the house at night, if you don't know your way around. Sleep well.
That's not a comforting thought.
Maybe he's more of a morning person.
That's not a comforting thought.
I doubt this place could ever be properly warm. I got somewhat turned around following Angus through the house. Sorry, Mr. McKinnon, but I think my room is probably around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Hold on. This looks like... Wait
Yep.
a moment. This is a piece of a model.
Surprise, surprise. I mean, kind of expected that's what it was just from its design.
Everything I ever owned could fit in there, 5 times over.
You haven't owned much then.
Glad I don't have to carry you around anymore. Mr. McKinnon lifted you up with ease. Without some obscure local law that required me being here in person, I would probably never have come. A pigeon amongst the cats.
Sorry to inform you of death of John Gordon. Stop. Please return to Scáthán Dubh house. Stop. Andrew Harrison, lawyer. Stop.
That's nice.
I should get a new passport. This one's filling up. Not many matches left.
Yeah, that'll probably come in
This
handy.
handsome, cheery, sober man. He's not the one I remember from my childhood.
Wait, which thing are you talking about there, Evan? I'm not sure. I wasn't looking at the right time plus the delay.
I can barely see my hand in front of me.
Well, this ain't going much anywhere, not with the of it being as dark as it is.
In an old house like this one,
Oh, yeah.
sooner or later, no drawer stays empty.
Yeah, not, exploring the house at night, and being told that, it's not exactly the most comforting of thoughts.
Pieces of some kind of drawing. How odd. The candle is nearly gone, but it should do for a while once lit. Ah, just what I need.
Nice. Let's see, anything in this corner? Not gonna go to bed just yet.
I will put your high praise of Scottish water to the test, Father. Later.
Must be a bathroom or the like. Nothing over here. Well, at least I can leave. Because of course I'm going to, because it's the worst idea I could probably do. I'll get eaten in the middle of the night and then it'll be game over. The end of his story. Wait. I could examine the clock.
We meet again, old foe.
Oh, hello.
More pieces of the same drawing. Maybe I can make out what it shows if I had enough of them.
Let's see. He said go to the library, but I know the master's study is here.
Father must have left something for me in the master's study. I suppose I could ask Mr. McKinnon to open it for me in the morning, but I'll have him breathing down my neck. And who knows what I'm to find.
I mean, he has a point. Boy, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know the layout of the house. That doesn't help me. More photo pieces.
Barging into someone's bedroom in the middle of the night is not how to earn their trust.
Well, at least I know it's a bedroom. It's more than I knew before. To explore where I was... It's this way. Where I was being looked at. Where, something was looking at me. Boy. Yeah, especially being able to hear it come back, you know, my grasp of the English language is just brilliant. Oh, hello.
No, this isn't right. There should be a room here. No, this isn't what I need either. Where is it? Eavesdropping, Mr. Gordon? That's hardly proper.
Whoops. Well, that was nice.
Is this what Father meant by a family of snakes?
Well, let's head downstairs and talk to the family lawyer.
If you don't mind, I have a system and don't want to mix things up. Lady Gordon is very keen on confidentiality.
Of course.
I know.
That looks daunting.
Daunting, but rewarding and fascinating.
Fascinating?
Yes, indeed. The history of the Gordon family goes back a long way.
Probably
So
not all
it's
of it
true we
good.
are one of the oldest families in Scotland.
Oh, much more than that. The Gordons have owned this land back into antiquity, before records were even kept. Add to that some unique and unusual local laws. Well, it can be a challenge, but a welcome one.
I imagine.
I noticed that the door to the master's study is locked. Might I get a key for it?
Of course. I will see to it that
Yeah.
you're supplied with one, if there is one available. No door should be locked to the soon-to-be owner, after all.
Did you know my father?
I was called to the house shortly after your father arrived.
Why did that need a lawyer?
Those complex local laws I spoke of were to blame. Your father left when Edward died, so none of the required legal formalities to transfer the house were observed.
Does that mean...
Not at all. There will be no issue with transferring the estate to your name, if that is what you wish.
have you had a chance to examine my papers?
I have, and am delighted to say that everything is in order. I would not be doing my job if I didn't warn you that with Edward dead and your father absent, the family fortune has somewhat diminished over the years. However, the real treasure is the castle and the grounds themselves. I haven't spent as much time as I'd like here, but it is a unique place.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long day. I bid you good night.
I'll get myself something to read and then head to bed too. Good night.
Well then. So I've gotten a little bit of a fortune. Question is, you mentioned the library in the letter, or Letter, I should say, insane scribblings. See, this could be... Nope, nope, nope. Calm down. Controls are, you know, for walking just a wee bit awkward. Let's take a look. Okay, that's just keeping... Find a way to open the desk in the library. So that's my actual... What's got me on the actual quest log. So let's go back up and take a closer look.
Oh, locked. Despair.
We hear.
By a man called Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
Ghastly
Nice.
shades of bygone gladness.
It's one of the
Glowing
poems, too.
themes of future sadness mingle in a cloud of madness, ever on the soul to lie. Thus the living, lone and sobbing, in the throes of anguish throbbing, with the loathsome furies robbing night and noon of peace and rest. But beyond the groans and grating of abhorrent life is waiting sweet oblivion, culminating all the years of fruitless quest.
The words of a troubled soul.
Yeah. And not a comforting piece of his work to hear, you know, while exploring this house.
The Castle of Otranto by Horace
Oh,
Walpole.
now we got one about vampires.
I started reading this, though never got round to finishing it.
The gentle maid whose hapless tale these melancholy pages speak, say, gracious lady, shall she fail to draw the tear adown from thy cheek?
Ghosts, legends, ancient history. Where's the rest of them?
So I can't... Oh, there's some here.
Selected poems by Edgar Allan Poe.
Boy, if
Take
all
this
these
kiss
don't...
upon brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet, if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream.
A dream within a dream.
Boy, they definitely don't, I can't examine that anymore. They're definitely really, you know, hammering home, you know, some of the influences on this. Nothing there I can examine. Let's see what's... Okay, so we're back downstairs. I imagine a lot of this episode is going to be largely trying to get a feel for things. It's like, wanting to open, I need to open the desk, but to open the desk, I'm going to have to figure out something else. It's a pillow. Very dusty
Must be hard
pillow.
to keep this place clean.
Bigger it is, the more difficult. Usually. What's this? Another
The cold
photo
doesn't seem
piece.
to affect the residents of this house. All the fires are fighting a losing battle against the draft. An earring. I doubt it was buried in the ashes on purpose. Someone must have lost it. Contrary to everything I've learned so far about Grandfather Edward, Lady Margaret still worships him.
Nothing else there. It's definitely still got an air of the...
Just how old is the Gordon clan? Well, I know it could stretch back to Roman times or even further.
It definitely still has a lot of that feel of a point-and-click game, which isn't necessarily which isn't really a bad thing. They were great storytelling pieces. They just tend to be, they tend to be a little bit esoteric in their
they found father,
puzzling.
or rather, what was left of him. What a cruel way to take your own life. On the morrow, I will explore the grounds as soon as the sun is up.
Let's
It's
see.
dark outside to speculate about the size of the estate.
Based on what everybody said, it's a
Who would
big
tear up
estate at that.
photographs, given the painstaking process surrounding their creation?
Oops. Back in the day, that was definitely cats. I can't mess with those photo pieces yet. Man, that is awkward. I gotta think about it too, because the D-pad seems to be shortcuts to parts of this, so I'm hitting it, trying to navigate, and kind of being my own worst enemy in the process. I'm gonna have to be careful later on when I'm trying to explore things, when I have an idea of where everything is, simply because you touch a door, you're gonna go through it. Let's see. This should be back into the main hall. I think. Okay, yeah. So...
Exquisite craftsmanship. I doubt our family could afford a marvel such as this nowadays.
So yeah, clearly the Gordon family's not doing as well as it once did. Well, let's go this way. Nothing there. I mean, there's been plenty of load times, but they haven't been terribly long. I mean, it's not, the best, but, Well, hello. He's easily frightened. Another groundskeeper.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
There's enough light for me, laddie.
Oh, your eyes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I see more than most do, son.
You are?
I'm the one who keeps the house from being covered in weeds. Name's Rory.
Pleased to meet you.
It's
I'm
impressive for a
David
blind
Gordon.
man.
Aye.
Or 9/10
And you're
blind.
coming today.
Did you know my father?
I did. Aye. Shameful what they did to him.
What do you mean?
They.
Who is they? How long have you worked for the Gordons?
Always been a gardener, and I do some fishing. The lock's a bonny place. Calms the nerves.
I'll leave you to your supper then.
He's definitely a somewhat menacing figure.
Being a Gordon can be a curse, laddie. Your father tend the hard way. Mind you dinna follow in his footsteps.
That's pleasant. Huh. Wonder what the tattoo on his neck was.
Blood. Not human, I presume.
I wouldn't presume that too quickly.
Better safe than sorry.
Well, now we have a knife.
This might come in handy.
Wonder what that was. Oh, wire. Okay. I got 2 sets of doors.
The cellar can wait till tomorrow.
I imagine this is
It
outside.
just disappeared into the darkness.
He probably knows these grounds better than anyone. Nothing there, old dumbwaiter. Okay. So there is a section of the house. Well, 2 sections. There was part of the wing on the other side that I was in. And then there's upstairs still. Haven't come, anything close to the snake puzzle. But I couldn't really do anything with it, so could be that's night. It could be, a variety of things, but figure if I sleep, there's going to probably be things there within this first area that I wouldn't see if I just, immediately went to sleep. So
Lady Margaret and Edward. How young they look. But who are the others? You really know very little about your own family, David.
your family's got a bit of a history. I sense not all of it's good, considering it seems like the house is cursed.
A peculiar place to spend the night. I best not wake her.
Listen.
How dare you? No, I will never. It's not true.
It's a little creepy. Well, that's not
An impressive
nice.
collection. Grandmother's obviously a music lover. I'll give that a spin later.
Anything else? Doesn't appear to be. So it looks like we're gonna go back upstairs. See what was directly across from where David's room was. It's definitely interesting. See what's going on. Like I said, I never played any of the original Black Mirror trilogy, so I have no knowledge going into this of, you know, what to expect or how close. Pick lock. That might come in handy. First, let's explore this a bit more. Nothing here. They have no clue, you know, whether there's any you know, how close the connections are.
To fit your own weight and food into.
I have a feeling we might have to. Wait. I've been in this room. This is the library. So, that only leaves the master study that I've not explored. Let's turn around. Let's pick that lock. I mean, it's going to be a pretty old lock, so it shouldn't take much. See what's in there. Yeah, that is a... but it's definitely, you know, interesting. Like I said, the fact they've already listed, you know, the castle... Oh, I haven't gone upstairs either. The Castle of Otranto, some of the poetry of H.P. Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe. You know, they're definitely wearing their...
Too old for this to work.
Damn. Okay. It's definitely, you know, wearing its kind of influences on its sleeve. But that's not a bad thing. It's nice to, you know, kind of have an idea what you're getting yourself into.
Shame. Attics often speak volumes about the owners of a house.
Can't open it. I've checked all the rooms I could find, so I guess we're back to, and I referred to Castle of Otranto as a vampire tale. It's been a while since I looked it up. It's definitely gothic horror. I'm not going to swear that it's to its validity of it being a vampire tale off the top of my head. It's one I definitely know of. You know, one of the classics of gothic horror. Well, double check this. Yep.
My faithful friend Insomnia. I wonder if Andrew has left the library yet.
Okay, so we're going back to the library then. Oh, maybe with the wire, something to do with the desk. Interesting. I hadn't thought about that. Okay then. Let's make our way over there. Yeah, it's definitely intriguing so far. Especially, yeah, I think that's where that opening, you know, was supremely necessary. Because, you know, the slow stuff here at the beginning is nice, but it doesn't, you know, really use the wire. Really show how...
I need to be steady and try to... Oh, there you go.
Didn't really set the mood properly. Let's see. Oh, hello.
That's not the right combination. The ramblings of a madman. I couldn't even bring myself to show this to Mother.
Let's see. I mean, that is definitely... Find the answers. So those two equal 4. and not sure which one that would be. X equals so I'm not sure.
The ramblings of a madman. I couldn't even bring myself to show this to Mother.
So the second and the first and the third one equal 4, and then I think the fourth one is equal to the second plus the first. I'm going to try something really silly. Rotate down.
That's not the right combination.
Oh, whoops. Okay, get this right. Second one. No, maybe that's the fourth one equals the second plus the first. But that would be what I... Well... let's see. Whoop.
That's not the right combination.
I need to... But I'm going to keep... Let's look at the rest of the desk first. Nothing I can really do there.
Dear Lady Gordon, I write to you with the utmost urgency. I'm seeking information about my patient, your son, John Gordon. During our conversations, he makes allusions to his relationship with his father, but will not expand when pressed. You have failed to respond to my previous request, so I'm writing again to insist in the strongest terms possible that you furnish me with the required answers. Your son's recovery depends on it. Yours faithfully, Dr. Leah.
So Dad was a little crazy
London.
already.
What secrets about my father is Lady Margaret concealing? Oh, locked.
Nice.
Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help. Father knew how to open the cabinet.
Okay, so
This will help.
5. Okay, so let's try, and I want... Okay. See. The... equals 5, so it would make the first one 3. Wrong way. Make this 1. See. The second one minus... No. It's the fourth one minus second one equals 2.
That's not the right combination.
Let's see. Got first plus the third equals 4, which I've got. And the fourth equals the second plus the first.
That's not the right combination.
So three. Well, wait. First. Okay, so the first 3 add up to 5, and the
That's not the right combination.
Alright, so I gotta.
Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I misdid it. So the first. Well, wait a minute. This could be.
That's not the right combination.
That's what I had before. What the hell? I don't know why I didn't think about that. Equals 2. I wish I'd get rid of that. Keep that examine out of there. Third plus first plus third equals 5. So, equals 2. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna learn how to navigate this properly, because I'm not gonna. I keep wanting to hit the D-pad on this fucking menu. Family of snakes. Key. Dang it! I did it again. I'm gonna learn how to navigate this properly, because I'm not gonna keep wanting to hit the D-pad on this fucking menu. So the first and the third equals 4, and that equals 2 plus that. So this might be
That's not the right combination.
Maybe I'm missing something. Can't unlock that. Not succeeded so far there. Oh, ow. Take a look at one thing. I don't want to close it yet, although I probably will before this is over. Let's take a look downstairs, make sure there's nothing else. Shouldn't be, but whoop. Controls are a little tanky. Okay, I knew. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that. Huh? Okay, this is apparently some complex math involved in this, or some relatively complex math that my brain is not capable of doing at this time. So, that was it.
Let's see what father didn't even want his own family to find.
That.
Now, what are you for?
I imagine.
Here we go.
Let's see. Unlock that.
This side is done as far as I can tell. But there must be more. What an intricate piece of furniture.
Huh. In fact, they wanted me to do math. Well, while I was examining what I read, seems to involve that, you know, it's major math. That, you know, if I could sit down, if I, you know, had everything at the ready where I could write all down everything. Reveal the secret of the desk in the library. Well, still seems to be what it wants me to do. Can't manipulate any more of this. So that's one side done. But I can't even examine or do anything to this. So I don't understand what else there is. It's a cabinet key. Oh, right, that's why I couldn't. Says it's all for this side. But I can't examine any more of it. Oh, right, that's why I couldn't. Huh. Whoops. It acts like I should be able to examine... Wait a minute, then maybe that's my problem. Yep, I didn't go far enough around. Okay.
That sounded like some part of the desk moved. Yes, that's too
okay.
open.
I can go further around the desk. I didn't realize that. Alright. Huh.
Something's not right.
White, black, white.
Something's not right.
Okay, so... Oh. Snake continues around. Black, black, white, black. Alright, let's try this again.
Something's not right.
Whoops. Let's see.
Something's not right.
I have one too many blacks there. So let's try this again. The heck? Oh. One more black. Afterward.
Ah, we're getting somewhere.
There we go. That one was easy enough to work out.
A key and a note from Father. Someone is tampering with my work. I know it. I know it. I hear them as they whisper and snicker. They sneak in when I sleep. This place isn't safe. I have locked my work away in the study. I am leaving now. I will put an end to this terrible torment one way or another. David, if you find this, then I am dead. The forces abroad here have got to me. I am sorry you have been drawn into this tragedy. The answers you seek are amongst the papers in the Master's study. Use them. Stay safe. I love you, son. My God, what happened here? What did they do to my father?
Good question.
Is this the key Father spoke of?
I imagine. Oh.
I've never seen a key like this before. It feels like Father wanted me to keep it a secret.
It's a very modular key.
Oh,
Ooh.
hi there.
Weird visual
You startled me.
tearing there.
Sorry. So sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hey, wait!
I've met the mysterious boy. Interesting.
Where did he go?
Good question. Well, I think the first thing I'm going to try is to use the key.
It doesn't fit.
Let's see. The key has a cross on the bottom and it's like a bump on the top of it. Oh, that might actually be it.
Open sesame.
Well, that was simple. Thankfully, that's, easy to see the lock. I lied earlier about the locks being in this place should be relatively simple, being as old as it is.
Someone's been searching here.
Oh.
Either they didn't have time to clean up, or simply did not care. If Father had the key for me to find, then this means nobody has been able to enter this room since his death.
It's a relatively... that would be a fair assumption, which would make it seem like your father is the one that did this.
Myths and legends of the Highlands. From the library, I'd wager. This looks interesting.
doesn't
Screwed
come off
down
though.
tight. Someone didn't want it moved.
Use. Oh, it's gonna be another combination using good old-fashioned runes. Well, if I could actually move properly, that would work.
Everything but the seal.
Another photo.
Just bits and bobs. What a mess. Letters about the day-to-day running of the estate. These might be useful if I decide to live here. The handwriting must be Edward's. Pay half what he asks. Forward to lawyers. Charming. And this one. Your money won't protect you forever. The hangman will catch up eventually. A curse on you and your family. Seems he was as popular as he was pleasant.
Well.
Father wouldn't have hidden his papers
False bottom.
somewhere as obvious as a desk drawer. Whoever did this would have searched the room after they looked in the desk. Maybe they didn't find what they were looking for.
Yep.
Some sort of secret compartment.
Old desks like this were notorious for those.
Father's handwriting. The chapel. The family chronicles. I may find answers there.
Huh.
Looks like a note about the cipher in the shelf.
251. Another piece.
A
Local girl goes missing.
Concerns have been raised at the disappearance of Cora McKay, a 17-year-old local girl. According to the police, she was last seen leaving her place of work, the Three Kegs Inn, 2 days ago. She is the third person to disappear in recent months, but the circumstances of each have been markedly different. Cora is described as being 4'10", with grey eyes and long dark hair.
Short thing.
Anyone with information is urged to contact the constabulary.
Why all the fuss? She is nothing but a peasant. A tavern girl. If you can't keep your blabbermouth shut, don't be surprised if others make sure you get what's coming to you.
This sounds as if Grandfather Edward was willing to take drastic measures to enforce his will.
Oof. That's not pleasant.
I beg you to reconsider, Sir Edward. My family has lived on this land for many generations, and to be told we must leave our own home is too much to bear. Alice, my wife, whom you have met, is beside herself with grief. We have nowhere else to go. I beg you to look inside your heart and allow us to remain.
Have them out by the end of the month.
The
Yeah, it didn't
signs
go
are
well.
there. Deny them at your peril. The ancient evil that inhabits this land has seeped into the very stone of the castle walls. And if you do not tread carefully, it will infect your family.
Contact the constable. Have this witch locked up so she does not bother us again.
Well, that was definitely, nice to see. Might be learning where some of the family problems come from. I think I've examined everything here. And as far as this goes, I'm gonna have to find out what the runic numbers are. Let's see. Well, it's worth a shot. Okay, so that didn't bring anything of it. Let's look at the rest of the room, make sure. Alright, look at my quest log real quick. Explore the master study. Right. So, still this a little bit on the desk, probably examine. But I think for the moment, whoops. Stop pressing the D-pad, you dummy. I think that's actually where we'll call it for today. Seems like a good, relatively good spot to do it, and I've been going for a decent amount of time now. But yeah, this is definitely interesting. Thank you guys all for watching. Those who caught it live here on Twitch, those who made it this far and on YouTube. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more of this tomorrow or do something else. I'm definitely intrigued, and I definitely want to know more. We'll see how it goes. As always, I appreciate likes, follows, subscribes. Every little bit you guys do helps grow the channel a bit more, especially here on Twitch. My Twitter account at Link6413 is probably the best place to catch what I'm playing and when I'm playing it. I always tweet before I go live. There's always links to the YouTube channel when a new video goes up. But thank you guys all once again. Hope you all have a great day and take care. Bye.